What's up? Jur, Conan, Mint Fresh Mike, welcome back. Antixius, Wise Donkey, Jedi Buzz, welcome back, guys. Alright. Yeah, I have a few tasks. I kind of wanted to do a build today, but there's just too much other little things going on, you know? Alright. Some of the things I didn't get to do last time, let's see if this will work. I didn't get to cut film, and I didn't get to organize key sets, so just start off with that. Gawk, welcome back. See, will this work? Yes, I need. Okay. So, I guess something kind of we discovered last time was I haven't done a lot of this in a while, so it's still kind of trying to get reacquainted with everything, you know? I think this is how it works. So I'm gonna pretend like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't fully remember how to do this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's it. So I didn't shoot a whole lot in 2025. I did one show in November. I shot for Freddie Gibbs. I love Freddie Gibbs. I had an opportunity and I grabbed at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, welcome back. How's it going? I got 5 of these to cut, so it'll be a minute while we do this. Any good keyboard news in the last 5 days? I know that Enzo E is ending tomorrow. I want to get it. But I'm still kind of deciding if I want to do the EC or not. Three, 4, 5, 6. What do you guys think? Anyone getting on Enzo E? Four, 5, 6. I wonder if this will just work. Yeah, this should. Okay. All right, 1 sheet down, 4 to go. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Three, 4, 5, 6. Kind of cut the label, but probably fine. Three, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 2 down. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bitter Seeds, welcome. Oh, we're chilling. How's it going for you? Just working on cutting some film. It's been sitting out for like 2 months. This was a show I shot in November for Freddie Gibbs. Only concert I shot all of last year. Oh. I got 10 rolls of 120 film that I need to develop. It's from when I was in Tokyo. Just haven't found the time for it. I wanted to stream a little bit earlier today, but just kind of got caught up in work. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5. Oh. Is this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess so. It's interesting. I got only, what was this, 35 frames out of this roll? Getting cheated. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was watching this video of, I don't know, I think this video is going around a little bit. This video of these people loading like an IMAX reel, you know, through the projector, and it's like, the film kind of has to go all around just to like even the tension, just because of how big and how long it is. I was like, oh my god. Like, everyone's like going crazy over this video, but like, oh my god, these guys weren't wearing gloves. It's unbelievable. 5, 6. Three, 4, 5, 6. one left. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Plastic Bits, welcome back. It's been a minute since you last streamed. I was streaming on Saturday. Saturday on the daytime. But yeah, this has been a little while. Mango Head, Yezi. Welcome back. Good to see you guys again. 3, 4, 5, 6. We got one more roll here to cut up. Then we'll move on. Oh boy, that is very dusty. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How you guys doing? How have keyboards been for you guys? 3, 4, 5, 6. Were you able to start that? No, I never did. It's still here. It's been 3.5 years now, I think. And it's still in my actual rack, still broken, still can power on. No, it's been 3.5 years. 3.5 years now, yeah. It was like 2022. It was always my plan to like actually go take it in and get restored, or to sell it and then buy a modern one. I never did either. And apparently this modern one that I was looking at that was rack mountable and presumably worked decently, I think it's out of production already. So I guess restoration or just getting rid of it, probably the only options left. It was a bummer. My plan with it was always to like record type tests and even like record the stream on cassette tapes. Just never came into fruition, I guess. 4, 5, 6. Do you remember what was broken with it? Okay. I kind of remember. When I first bought it, I received it and it played pretty well, right? Except the first couple times I played it and I thought it played well, it did, but I didn't play with it long enough. And what would end up happening was after about 10 straight minutes of playback, it would kind of not go at normal speed. Like it would slow down and then it would stop. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I complained to the seller saying like, hey, like you said that this was like, you know, recently, you know, tuned up, new belts and everything. I don't believe that's the case, because why would it be doing this? The guy ended up giving me a very small partial refund. I went out and bought some belts. The guy assured me he did replace like the belt inside of it. I don't believe him. I didn't believe him. So I went out and bought a belt myself. I replaced it myself. Lo and behold, it still did the same thing. So it actually wasn't a belt issue, but it was a bigger issue with the tape deck. And it was like 3 days of streams on this, right? You guys remember? What I finally figured out was that there were... The internals of the tape deck were like really, really complex. It required 3 motors. And at least one of the 3 motors was like weakened in some way. Now the biggest problem is that like I figured this out a little too late. I guess it wouldn't have mattered when I figured it out. Maybe it would have mattered, but in the process of troubleshooting it and even just diagnosing what the problem was, I think I ended up breaking 2 of the motors. Like one of them was the one that was already weakened, and then another one I just ended up breaking. So now there's like a couple of very critical broken pieces in there. Used to only be one bad condition one, but now it's like 2 broken ones. Horrible. Y'all believe that? Noctime, welcome back. Build TV. Yes, no build yet, just because there's a few little tasks I want to run. We just finished cutting up some film, and then next up now we have some key sets to organize. I hardly cleaned up since last time. I bet ChatGPT could walk you through troubleshooting now. Maybe. Possibly. I think it would be very challenging just because it's like, in terms of the amount of pictorial documentation, like it's such a crazy mess of wires inside. Like that was the most wires I've ever seen inside of anything. And that was like a big part of why even just before I broke everything, troubleshooting it was really hard, was just because like you got to be very careful and know every single thing about this. Otherwise, like, you could just be tearing up wires, like, just throughout. Actually, we'll go with the original language here, I guess. So I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. It was an interesting experience. I wish I could still restore it, but you know, I think my interest is a little bit relaxed now. Alright, we'll check to see if there's like purse lock or something. It's been a while since I've done this. Just organize key sets. So I gotta kind of remember. Gotta start driving, see you later. Alright. Anyway, thanks for dropping by. Should still be on a little bit later. Here's 7. F and J. There's that. Backspace. Oh, here's control. Luckily. FN. Oh, here's short right shift. Okay, cool. Guild Combat, welcome back. I'm reminded as you returned here that I owe a lot of people a lot of things. I owe you a lot of things. I still don't have an update about those PCBs. Still no KMac happy or what was that keyboard again? Skeleton 60, if that's what it was called. Still no word on those PCBs. Okay, now I have to remember where the bags are. Okay, I'm gonna need to find a bigger bag, I think. I'm gonna go find some sandwich bags. Crazy, I've been living off the same box of sandwich bags for like forever. Broken Youth, welcome. How's it going? Look who is back. The best in the biz. Far too kind. Alright. There's Prussian Blue. I also have a bars kit, but whatever. Are starting new sets? Yes. I've received a few sets since, I don't know, since a long while. I did actually get in on Omnitype's Black Friday sale. So I got Toozy. Tell me about your 7-month hiatus for the Switch 2 in response to sounds. You know what's funny is that kind of the thing is it's kind of for the Switch 2. Like I got a Switch 2. I've been playing with my Switch 2, but not actually any very specific Switch 2 games. I've still been playing Switch 1 games on them. They do load faster, which is nice. Hey, we're getting yes. Rebel Sparring, welcome back. Or thanks for the follow. Just sorting some key sets right now. It's GMK Toozy. So, I don't know if I'm going to be doing a build today. Not sure. I mean, we'll just kind of see how much time. I kind of wanted to finish stream by like 10-ish. I don't know how many tasks I actually have. I need to like look them up. Because I think I got to do some planning for builds. I've tuned very, very few switches. Almost none. I tuned like one set of switches in the last 7 months. So it's like, it's a matter of, do I want to? Or would some of these builds just be with stock switches? Like, there's a couple of boards, like I have an F1 and a Kohaku, you know, non-HHKB builds. Where I'm just like, okay, like, if they're not even HHKBs, it's like I could do the builds, but like, why would I waste the effort on like tuning switches for them, you know? Does that make sense? Yeah. So I was like, in that respect, those would probably be a little bit easier builds. Don't have to tune anything for them. But then I have to like find switches for them. Then again, I haven't bought anything almost a year. I've been buying. I think that's my flaw here, is that I have been buying stuff. Just not as much. Not as much as before. Did buy a new iPad Pro M4. Seemed like a better use of cash. Fair. Very fair. Yeah, I did end up buying a lot of stuff overall. Myself as well. I got a new MacBook. I got a MacBook Air. What was it? I think it was the 24 gig 512 storage, which I just found one of those incredible like used like new Black Friday deals. There's a sloth keycap in here. Like I looked at like the battery. One of those details of like how many times has it been charged? And then it was like 2. As long as it still qualifies for AppleCare, it's just fine. It's funny that you say that. Because I've never bought AppleCare, but I guess your comment still valid because it's like if it qualifies for it, that's all that matters. Not will I still buy it. Battery gets 80%, they'll replace it with no out-of-pocket and more is covered. It's not a bad deal in the grand scheme of things. Let's see. Okay. Anything else in here I need? Probably not. Oh, that's interesting. There's like a slightly darker enter. And escape. Interesting. So they gave an extra what looks like R4 sloth key. There's already two R4 sloth keys, but like one of them is less bold. Yeah. It's interesting. It's probably the replacement they meant. Keyboards are expensive. Thanks for the new hobby. Yeah. You got it. Backspace. Short shift. There it is. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. It is occurring to me that I kind of did Tuesday sort of brainlessly, and I don't know if I actually put the barred F and J. I did. Okay. FN. Okay, cool. Kind of lied, but not on purpose. I did buy a Kaze Mini in 2025, it just hasn't arrived. I forgot about it. Wait, Kaze Mini came out? Alright, I missed that, I guess. Group I did? When was that? I missed it. Ah. If I had known. But I just haven't been paying attention. Last April or May or a while ago. That was... You know what's crazy is that was before I took the break. I just didn't know. That was over 7 months ago. I was sleeping even then, I guess. I gotta look up the details on it, see if it's something I would be interested in. Oh, wait a second. NRD Discord, I see. There's actually a 6U bar included with slot. That's actually pretty clutch. All right. Okay, good to get this out of the way. I think those are the only 3 key sets I've gotten in the last 7 months, or received at least. I hear Verdant Retro had like some weird issue, so it's like supposed to have gotten that, but you know, didn't. All right, I guess while we're here, let's take a look. Kaze NRD. Am I not in the NRD Discord? Is that why I didn't know? Sold out. Ooh, that dark sand looks pretty nice. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I can't read anything on this. My setup is not the best. Dark sand, Kaze red. Solid black. Keyboard you're using looks nice. Oh yeah, Choco 60. I got this while I was in Tokyo. Brass, copper, stainless steel polished. Q-Wood 2026, 490. I guess like mounting style O-ring / drop-in. I guess this is one of those things where, you know, I missed it. So either wait for extras or look on the aftermarket. This comes out, maybe try to get to that group buy price, but we'll see. Good looking board though. Raffle dates. Wait, hold on. So there was a raffle in September. Oh, that's the one I grabbed. I got enough red and green boards. The dark sand. It's not like he wouldn't hook you up. Alright, I'm joining this NRD Discord. What's funny is I never joined this Discord because I thought, yeah, no, I thought I did. Rules. Hit that button, gain access. Kaze. Okay, Kazemane was like August. T1, welcome back. I'm in the private FNF chat. Ah, I see, I see. Okay, that makes sense. T1, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, what did I have next on the list? Cut film. Alright, so I kind of wanted to change key sets for this Choco 60, but at the same time, I'm also like, this is fine, right? Oh, wrong one. Was it Blue Alert? Blue Alert on the Choco 60. Also, another thing I've realized, I never put on the little feet. There's like no cuts for feet on this. So it's like, do I just choose my favorite spots? Gonna be in Pleasanton / Dublin for work next week. Any recs for music / keyboard nerd stuff to do in the city? I'm trying to think of good stuff for you. I know that, you know, Tiny has her store in San Jose. Yeah, music stuff. I mean, I can recommend venues if you want to go see like shows. Just look at some of the venues calendars, but stores. I mean, there's guitar centers in the Bay Area, but there's probably guitar centers everywhere. You want cool S feet? I know. Okay. Record stores, I guess. Oh, okay. That makes way more sense. Yeah, I mean, there's like Amoeba on Hate. There's kind of like record stores you could go crate digging, like kind of all over. I mean, there's definitely some in the Mission. But yeah, Amoeba probably the best one. If you're out in Berkeley, like there's Amoeba and Rasputin, like on Telegraph, like just like 2 blocks away from each other. So that's also lit if you care to go to Berkeley. It's right next to the campus. All right, let's quickly see if what hiragana sets I have. Okay, yeah. So my idea is maybe let's possibly consider stealing a hiragana key set from another keyboard. One that's like lighter in color, because this is like clear acrylic on a white PCB. CRP could be good, but I don't know. There's also compatibility. Bro, the third image. Sorry, that was several images ago. Sorry, I missed that message. I don't know which one you referred to. This one, sorry, I scrolled way more before I read your messages, so I don't know. Where it's like, oh, the marble ones. This one right here. These are Amano keycaps. They are for Topre. I don't know if Amano's still doing this. Kiko, it's been a while. I've been gone for 7 months. I need to take more pictures of my keyboards and key sets. A bunch of pictures unavailable. There's ridiculous photo unavailables all over my site. Like goofy. Oh, here's one. This is what was this? Toko, GMK Toko. That could be a good candidate here. Not Frostwitch. Stores sell up. There you go. There's a possibility. Toko, shit. Let me see. GMK Toko. I do have to find those bars. I think it was one big key set with no child kits. And so yeah, one of the issues I'm seeing right off the bat, there are Alice bars, but no 1U, which is expected out of a base kit. Found my new keycaps. Striker? I guess actually Striker might make the most sense. Yeah, maybe Striker. Huh. Because Striker is like... That was like based off of the Japanese national team or something, right? Do I have a Striker available? Okay, Striker 2 is actually unused. GMK Striker 2. Striker 2. Okay, Striker 2 has a bars kit that did not come with a 1U. Also, it kind of looks like all of the bars in the bars kit are like dark bars, which is kind of weird. Oh, there was a macro expansion that had the lighter bars, but still no 1U. That's fine. I mean, at least it's all the same color. But also, I didn't have that one. I had Striker 1. I have both, but I only got the base for Striker 2. Oh shit. Striker 2 had a 40s kit that had 1U. Convex bars? Now, do I even have that? I don't remember. I don't remember what I bought. I bought this from some guy. Striker with base and 40s kit. Holy shit. Alright. Maybe there's something... There is something here. We do have something going on here, so... we might be able to get this to work. Let me go figure a few things out. Okay, here we go. So, just because I want to keep things together, let's do it this way. I want to get Striker 1 on here. Even though it has like the stupid Latin alphas on it. My biggest issue is Striker 1. God damn, I don't remember where things are. I have to find like my keycap holder. Trying to look for that big old one, the one that was like kind of like a, it was very square. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I get a lot of these off. And then just start moving them over. So this has been kind of tripping me up, the 6 on the right hand. B on the left hand trips me up, but I think that trips up a lot of people. But that 6 is weird, man. I think on the split 60 from MTN KBD, we were looking at that. That one has a 6 on the left. All right, there we go. So this is Striker 1. I have this box full of both Striker 1 and 2 stuff, and also Stealth. So this is 2. This is also 2. Funny, I don't know what exactly this is for. Perfect. Almost perfect. Where the hell there's 1 U bars? Unless this was for 2. Now I don't know. Let's see. Oh shit, I don't have a keyboard plugged in. I think that was possibly right. Yeah, that had to be right. This is weird. Okay, well, I gotta plug this in and figure out what the hell's going on. So I think what had happened was I sorted these Striker 1 40s kit into 2 bags. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. I don't know which button to press. Bull! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Davina Papaya, welcome. Are you the key set? Love the sound. Alright, so we're just doing some chores tonight. I don't know if I'm going to get to a build. Just being perfectly honest. He's named after me, but designed by mine. Ah. So it is you. Well, welcome. Escape, what is this? Who is that? Davina Papaya, thank you for the follow. I'm trying to sort out what I think is a GMK Striker 1 40s and split kit. I think that's what this is. Not entirely sure. I don't know why things are organized like this. Enter short tab. Direwolf, thank you for the follow. Hyper. Short enter. Lower and raise. Shift. Shift and shift. Alright, 1.75 bars. I only see one of them. Great. Excellent. Alright, I got 2 controls. An end. A print. How? Why did I organize this like this? Because none of it makes any sense. What is this? Why did I do this? It's like there's like a past version of me that's like just fucking with me right now. You know? Hyper. How many hypers are there? Why do I have 2 hypers? Passios, it really was, man. I don't know. Okay, so apparently I'm supposed to have an extra 1.75. It doesn't even say C on it, so I'm just like, it's not a bar. It's just, it is concave. And I have one of them, but this picture says I'm supposed to have 2. It's interesting, there's no numpad in the base kit, so... Alright, well, maybe it's worthwhile to not care. Just for my own sanity. I weirdly split up this set in a bunch of bags. I don't know why. Hopefully this all fits. Oh, there's actually 2 more in here. Here is Striker 2. Let me take a look at Striker 2. What does Striker 2 have? Striker 2 did have numpad in base, but did not have Alice bars in base, which is fine, I guess. I'll take this out, put the 2 on both sides. And then this right here is the 40s kit. This was a weird combo. I mean, I'm glad I bought it, and you know, now, but it was weird that I bought it just base and 40s. Okay. So we now have a GMK Striker 1 old Hiragana key set from the Choco 60 that I got from Tokyo. I'm packing this away. The blue alert. I get this feeling I should grab the 7U bar while I'm here. I don't know what 7U is anymore. That's not 7U. So this actually came with a 6U? Crazy. What the hell is going on? Man, I'm so confused. Nothing makes any sense. Corn, welcome. Immediately started nosebleeding the moment I got back to Philly. What the heck? Oh, that's not good. None of this makes any sense. This is crazy. Also, good thing I'm not doing a build. Okay, so one of these bars is definitely shorter than another. Neither of them are 7U. Where's the 7U that's normally here? Johnny is welcome. Like, I'm like, did I steal a 7U from Blue Alert several months ago, not document it, and then now it's just gone? You know, the weird part too is that, like, I mounted Blue Alert here. On this split board. So why would I have missed this? That's crazy. All right, GMK Blue Alert. Anything interesting about this? The interesting thing about this is that it didn't come with a 6U bar. So this 6U blue alert bar. Okay, there's one of two things here. Blue alert didn't ship me a 7U bar, but shipped me a 6U bar instead. Because I have a 625. Or it's like I've lost the 7U bar somewhere. This is a 625. Digger vibe, bro. I'll catch a stream another time. I'm crashing. All right. Thanks for the kind words. Thanks for dropping by. Take care. It's weird. It's very weird, right? I don't know if levels of kind of damage, passive damage being done to your nose in Philly. Oh, sorry, I missed this message here. What was this? Yeah, Split HHKB, is that from KBO? No, I got this from Yusha Kobo in Tokyo. Corn, I don't know, I guess you were here for last stream, but I was in Tokyo for 3 weeks. Okay. Anyone here been to Tokyo? Or just Japan in general? I realize there's some stuff worth mentioning about my trip. Now, what is this? See, like, what is this? Okay, this is the blue alert. The alert row, I guess, like the leftovers or remainders. My God, I'm so confused. Let me go check some stuff. I'm like crazy confused. Be right back. Was hoping I'd have more answers there. I don't. All right, then. All right, I guess. If that's how we're gonna play it. All right. Might just be out of 7U bar. I'm in there twice, switching third. So yeah, I was in. That was my second time going, but the first time was very short. This time was a lot longer. We gotta figure out what key set to put on this now. I should probably update some stuff here. Key sets. So Striker 1. Now we will say that this is on the Striker 1. Blue alert is not mounted. Collection Striker 1. Okay, now I gotta figure out what I would put on this. So in terms of our unused key sets, just throw something on. I don't care. Part of me wants to do this DSS handwork. Why not? DSS handwork on, this is an ARC 60 spare build. Okay, so anyways, we stayed in Akihabara 3 weeks. It was a lot of fun. I think one of the things that's kind of interesting is, all right, so one thing I've heard a lot, you know, even since the last time I went, was that I guess people consider Akihabara to be expensive. Or like more expensive than other places. And it's not wrong. But at the same time, I think it's a little bit overblown. Okay, so we did ear cleaning. What we learned is that there's ear cleaning, and then there's what's called knee pillow ear cleaning. I don't know which orientation this is. So the knee pillow ear cleaning is where you put you rest your head on the masseuse's knee, so it's kind of more of the like, it's kind of like, you know, I think it's like for people who are a little lonelier, I think. Anyways, we didn't do that one. We did the regular ear cleaning. It was... I'm trying to remember. For people that are a little lonely, damn. Like, no, I mean, it's just like, it's for people who want it to be a little more sensual, I guess. Enthusiast Naka. But I think those are more expensive. Anyway, so we went for the less expensive option that is not so sensual. And it came out to like 4,000 yen, which I think, like, roughly is about 25 bucks. And then it, like, occurred to me that, you know, like, yeah, I guess this would be more expensive, like, if we were somewhere that wasn't Akihabara. Maybe it would be like 3,000 yen. Then it's like it. Then it hits me. That's like the difference is like it's like $5. It's like I'm not gonna trip over $5, you know. So I feel like this notion that it's overpriced. Again, blown a little bit out of proportion. I don't know which way this is. Is it this way? I guess it is. Alright, DSS handwork mounted. Alright. Okay, I left my note to myself for blue alert. Where is the 7U? I do not know. Okay, I guess now some planning. I guess let's just kind of look here, see what I have. I have this box full of stuff. These, as I understand, are... I bought something from someone, and then he just like threw in a bunch of switches. I think it was on Reddit. Okay, I bought the Martingale 60. And then he said, would you like some switches? I have, and then he listed like 6 different switches. Clexus, welcome. 6 different switches, and they said, I'll throw one of these for you for free. Martingale 60. He gave me a bunch of, I chose Vintage Black, Cherry Vintage Black MX, harvested from old keyboards. I ended up asking, do you know what boards the switches came from? He said, don't remember, I got them from some guy pulling them off of old boards quite some time ago. I think that's what this bag is. So, I may have done this already, but I think it's worthwhile to count them because I don't actually know how many this is, how many this could help board-wise. Clarks, we were just talking about, Clarks, have you ever been to Tokyo? We're talking about a knee pillow ear cleaning. Well, I've been to Osaka and Tokyo, or Kyoto. I see. We did do a day trip to Kyoto for the Nintendo Museum. We maybe should have extended that to go to Osaka for the Nintendo Universal Nintendo thing. Only been in a layover? I see. So we're talking about knee pillow ear cleaning. It's like the sensual version of ear cleaning. Okay. 30, 60, 90 plus 15 is 105. 116 total. 116. So that's... I can't even do 260s. So you know what I might do then is... so how much is it? 30, 60, 90. I could do this much for the F1. I could build an F1 with this. Maybe do a spring swap? I don't know. Does it matter? It's like I'm not even really going to use the F1. Not in the summer, that is. You guys know about Chikawa? If only at a 40%. We got like... Did someone say Chikawa? We got so much Chikawa stuff. Sanrio. It's not Sanrio. It's... I feel like it's like... It's like Sanrio. But... It's not actually Sanrio. You know, we got so much Chikawa stuff. There is like... Chikawa Land. I went to like so many of them. We went to Chikawa Park. All the stuff is at Tina's place, though. I have some of it here. Oh, check this out. I got some stuff to show you guys. Actually, this is not that much, but I got this. I'll get the box full of stuff. I'll be right back. Anyways, I got this little Sanrio wish I had the emotional damage. I got this little, I don't know what you would consider this, like a luggage tag almost. I wonder what this says. I got this from a crane game, and I feel like I spent way too much. I spent like $30 on this. This is stupid. Usagi, my boy. Alright, if you guys want to see some of the stuff, maybe a crayon here. I like how he's just sounds. Alright, let's go over my limited haul here. All the stuff that's in a box right next to me. So I got these Junji Ito Sanrio collab stickers. They're pretty sick. I don't have my box cutter here. Come on, baby. Let's get this open. So this should be the complete set. Let's open this together, yeah? Is there a good way to? Let's hope this works. So I got one of these for me and I got one of these for Andrew. Is that Soichi and Kuromi? That's Tomie and Bats Maru. Maybe I'll just cut all of them open now. What a pairing. I think they're all Soichi and Tomie. It's like this, I guess, the two famous Junji Ito characters, right? Tina thinks Soichi's so creepy. And then, like, I'm just like, oh, yes, Soichi. And then, like, you know, I think Tina thinks I'm just being weird, right? But when we were there, like, Tina understands, you know, a bit of Japanese. Like, there were people at the pop-up who would, like, look at the Soichi stuff and then be like, oh my god, Soichi is so cute. and it just, like, blew Tina's mind. It's like, how could anyone possibly think that? That's Soichi and, what's this guy's name again? I'll know it when I see it, you know? I'll be like, oh yeah, that guy. Oh, Soichi and a crew. The pudding dog. That's Bazamaru, Pachaco, and Cinema Roll. Like the yellow guy. I know him, like, the name just isn't coming. Yes, Pom-Pom that's right, yeah. Alright, and then we got Tomie and Hello Kitty. Tomie and My Melody. Tomie and Cinema Roll. Tomie and that fish guy. This guy, I always forget his name. He didn't show up in any of the Animal Crossing collabs, so it's like if you're from Sanrio and you didn't show up in an Animal Crossing collab, then I don't know your name. Although I know Gudetama. Anyways, I got Soichi. Looks like he's hammering in a picture of him and Hello Kitty. And Hello Kitty's also helping with another hammer. Hang Yodan. He's actually my fave. Tomie and Kuromi. Alright, a couple more. Soichi and this guy. I like that. They're eating shaved ice. Having some bingsu together. Oh, this one's sick. That's is that My Melody? My Melody and Soichi in a little baby stroller. Tuxedo. That's Tuxedo Sam? Oh, it is. The penguin? Yeah, no. I guess I just forgot. Alright, well, that's this. I've been meaning to open this for some time. Now I gotta figure out what to stick these on, because, you know, not really a sticker guy. But maybe I will become one after these. Alright. take a look. We went to the Nintendo Museum. I got a little pencil case. It's pretty nice. I got some Splatoon hair clips from a Kitty Land. Surprised I didn't see this at the Nintendo store, but I found this at a Kitty Land. You know, I might need some. I've been wearing hair clips. Tina taught me how to wear hair clips because I bought some Bape hair clips that are pretty nice. But I did leave them at Tina's. They're pretty cool looking, and I can't even find them online. Stickers are making me recall Sanrio like some kind of sleeper Asian. All right. Ah, yes. Okay. Did that help? Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know if it actually did. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I needed that. Alright, what else we got? There was at the Nintendo store in Shibuya, there was Splatoon blind boxes for these like little sandbag dummy guys. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this, but like yeah, I caught all the shiny legendaries, all the ones that are like easily possible. So, Zygarde being like basically the last one. I was trying to get Zygarde merch. I had another one. Oh, here it is. Easily. I got some Zygarde merch, shiny Zygarde merch. There was actually one more that I could have gotten, but I was just like, I don't know if I should. It was basically this size, but it was in a gacha machine. And what I feel like was one of the very few differences was that there was actually a little hole for a loop to make it into a charm. Now this, I don't have an explanation for what really this is. Like, does this go on something? I think I found like a little mint or something inside here, like a plastic encased candy that was in here that might have fallen out somewhere in the box. But anyways, this is cool. His head moves. The bigger one. I've got the chibi the shiny Zygarde. I had more stuff at the Nintendo Museum. I got a bunch of Hanafuda cards. All right, stupidly, I'll be honest. I thought I was the last one in the store. Like, it was about to close, and I'm trying to be considerate because considerate is what you need to be. So I'm like rushing to grab everything. I thought I saw two different kinds of Hanafuda cards on display. So, I grabbed them out of two different containers, and they ended up, as I understand, being almost exactly the same. It's just the difference is the border color of these cards. I swear there was like another variant of Hanafuda cards that was more different than just border color. But then this one is actually pretty sick. This one's like the Phoenix Hanafuda cards. I don't know if I should open it. I'm scared. I'm scared of opening it. I'm not gonna lie. But I guess you can enjoy the picture of that bird. They had a bunch of like merchandise. It was just like kind of general things of like this is what the packaging used to look like. So this is a notebook of what the N64 packaging was in Japan. They also had sticker boxes where it was stickers of stuff related to any given generation console, but the boxes of the stickers looked like small versions of the boxes and stuff like that too. Got a Splatoon salmon egg keychain. Alright, here we go. I got a Gintama keychain from the Ginpachi Ichiban Kuji. Here's another Nintendo Museum keychain. All right. Here's one of the gotchas I got. It's like a little mummy cat. I got the one that kind of looks like Tina's cats. She has two, but they kind of look, you know, sort of close to each other. And we always try to find the gotchas where it looks kind of like her cats. But I think she's a little bit scared because it's a mummy. It's like, oh, that's not a good thing to have. But I think this is cute. I think this is super cute. Sick. I indeed. Oh, silly, welcome. I got a couple of these tote bags. I gave one of them to Andrew. Another Junji Ito Sanrio collab tote bag from a gotcha machine. It's a rad haul. Still a guy Jake, welcome back. Mummification is only meant for the most important beings, right? Alright, so I guess I can start putting some of the small stuff into this tote. Alright, what else we got? Went to the bait. I got a bunch of clothes there, but I also got some other stuff. I got this keychain. Pretty cool keychain. Should I open it? I'll leave it closed just in case. I got this bandana. It was a 1-year anniversary gift for the opening of the 1-year anniversary of the opening of the Ginza location. You have to spend a certain amount. I bought a couple T-shirts and that keychain and the hair clips. Oh, here it is. Here's a sticker box of Virtual Boy. I got the Virtual Boy attachment for the Switch too. I think the Virtual Boy is so cool. Let's take a look at the stickers in here. There's like 3 of each sticker, and there's like 20 different kinds of stickers, which is crazy. So there's 60 stickers in this box. So this is Virtual Boy, this is Mario Tennis. Galactic Pinball. Oh My Lanta. Kajita, welcome back. We got Wario Land. Tellero Boxer. I don't know what this is. It's like a manual. Virtual Boy accessories. This is the adjustable stand. They have a sticker for the AC adapter and eye shade accessories. Stickers of the actual Virtual Boy itself. The Virtual Boy logo. We got Mario Clash. Wario Land again? Did we look at Wario Land already? I guess not. I thought we did. Oh. Another alternate view of the Virtual Boy. And then another alternate view of the Virtual Boy. The Virtual Boy controller, which I did get a keychain of. I don't know where I put it. I gotta find it again. Galactic Pinball. Another Mario Tennis and another Mario Clash. This is the cartridge. Tellero Boxer cartridge. And then another Virtual Boy promo sticker. I gotta find that keychain now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know where I put it. Got a Supreme lighter. Adding to my, slowly adding to my lighter collection. I kind of like that there's so many duplicates, makes you feel less guilty. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Alright, so I recently learned about the Momotaro Railway game. I think that's what it's called, Momotaro Dentetsu, which I guess is a Japan-only game. It's kind of, as I was reading about it, kind of like Monopoly. But, I don't know, a video game version of it, and it's about the railway system in Japan. You go around buying properties and stuff. I was really debating buying the game before I realized two things. One, the second version that just most recently came out is only in Japanese. I don't know if it's ever going to be localized in English. And two, it's like a party like board game. So it's just like, okay, I'm going to need someone to play with. I don't think Tina's interested in it at all. But it was just, I just kept seeing it being promoted everywhere. So I was just like so curious, so interested. I could have gotten it there. I could have gotten a good deal on it because, you know, it's just things are cheaper in Japan than they are here. Anyways, I didn't get it at all, but I did see at the Ichiban Kuji, I was just like, let me try to get something. I saw the same game being promoted, so I got this keychain here. Oh, here was the candy that I found at the bottom of the shiny Zygarde, the chibi one. I still don't know what it is. I got this Sprigatito holding a pear. Super cute. It's a crazy pull because this is the one I wanted from the Gachapon machine that this came from. Alright, now we're getting some good stuff here. I actually got this while I was at Yushikobo. I bought this, you know, the Choco 60. They actually had a couple of books. I only bought one. Maybe I should have bought the other one too. But yeah, apparently this is like kind of like a design book. I can't read any of it, but you know, it's cool. There was like a second one that was, I think it was about cases, but this one looks like it's more about PCB design. So something I don't understand in a language I don't understand. But, you know, as I turn the page here, it does mention something about Adobe Illustrator in here. Wow, smells new. It smells like a dentist's office. Very cool. Very cool book. Alright, we're getting some more cool stuff here. Alright. I got one of these stapleless staplers. I don't know if you guys have seen how this works. Do I have some papers to staple? I don't know if I just have them. I'm looking for something. I don't know if I immediately have something. Alright, hopefully this is not doxable, but this is the backside of some already stapled papers, stapled papers for some car bills. And it's already stapled. Anyways, if I do this, just pretend that there's no staple, right? If I do this, it kind of like keeps them together still. It's a little not strong, but one thing I learned to kind of keep things together even more is just do it more than once. If you do it more than once, it actually feels more effective. Thought about picking that book up on Booth. What is Booth? All right. Okay, so there was one day we actually went to go see Doja Cat in Yokohama, and if I recall, we grabbed some. We grabbed like an early dinner at a mall nearby off of the Yokohama station, and I found this. There's like high stakes gotcha booth.pm. It's like Japanese Etsy, but not filled with dropship garbage. I see. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's a volume 2 now. Frank, welcome. SMKIJ. What is SMKIJ? Anyways, I found some high stakes gachapon. It was like $2,000 a roll, and I guess I didn't understand how the high stakes gacha worked, because I thought you were just guaranteed one of those really, really good prizes. Like how it worked is there would be like a case full of like clear lockers, and the idea is that like you put in some money, you get a gachapon, and then you could get a key that opens a door to one of the lockers. Now what I didn't realize was that like there's more balls than there were lockers, so then it's like you don't always get a key. Sometimes you get some garbage. So I didn't realize this, and I ended up getting this USB car adapter. Probably one of the worst gambles I've ever taken here. High Flow Chugs Pout Esquire. Chug Spout Esquire. Late on the Sanrio topic, do you remember the 2-story Sanrio store on Stockton, Union Square, or am I aging myself? I don't, because I wasn't in the Bay Area when it was there, as far as I remember, but Tina does. Tina said she spent like a lot of time at the Sanrio in Union Square. Mori, welcome. Found you recommended. Oh, nice. Welcome. Self-made keyboard in Japan. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, this is horrible. Horrible get. Okay. Check this out now. I did open this because I used it, but it's still worth showing. Oh, no, it's not. Damn. Okay. Well, I did raise my nail clipper collection a bit. I bought like 5 nail clippers while we were there. This is a really weird one. Let me show you guys this. Like my goal was to just try to buy like nice nail clippers when I was there. So look at that. Isn't that weird? Just kind of opens up. This is the nail clipper part, and this is a file, I guess. But then well, it's supposed to fold flat. But I just honestly don't even remember what I did to get this to work. How did this even work before? It was like this. Oh, it was like that. There you go. It's pretty cool. It's flat like that. I've got another one here off to the side. This is, whoa, I didn't realize. I think it's magnetic. Huh. Okay. Yeah, this is a green bell I got. This is the, I don't know what model this is. I have to look back at the box, but yeah, this is a green bell. What's cool is, as I've just realized, this is a nail catcher. But the nail catcher itself is magnetic. I just, I didn't even realize this until just now. Alright, last 2 things in this box. There's more stuff that I got. Green bells are so life-changing. Yeah, I got a couple. One of them is real crazy. Like, the box is like, holy shit. Let me see if I can find a picture of this box online, because it's so crazy looking. Like, I can't believe they put this design on the box. Holy shit. Look at this. I found the picture. Look at this fucking picture. It's insane. I have this, but it's at Tina's place. Look at this shit. Look at this. Why would you put this on the box? It's just so... Like, Jesus. This is crazy. All right. I don't want to make you guys look at that. Anyways, or are those the cards you make at the Nintendo Museum? So these aren't, but it's the same type of card. Like, so I guess the history, as my understanding of it, was that you know, like in the late 1800s, Nintendo did exist, but you know, there were no video games because there was no video. They did cards. They did a card game, Hanafuda cards, I guess. And so at the museum, one of the things you can do is make your own Hanafuda cards, but these are actually like souvenir, like nice Hanafuda cards that I bought at the gift shop. So we didn't get a chance to make them. We had a late appointment to get in, so we just didn't get to do a whole lot while we were there, but it was still cool. Like, if you guys have never been to the Nintendo Museum, I think I would recommend it. Like, the collection there is just incredible. There's a section, they say no pictures, you know, so I didn't take any pictures, but it's just a bunch of stuff over the history of Nintendo that they just have on display. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy just seeing all of it. Especially the very, very old stuff. Some of the early video gaming stuff, but also the pre-video gaming stuff is like, just wow. All right, two of the last things in this box I want to show off. Check this out. Got the Chobits for Game Boy Advance from Trader in Akihabara. Tina showed me the first episode of Chobits while we were in Japan, and then I just started seeing this around. Yeah. So I felt like I had to pick it up. So that's what, about $25 or so. But check this out. This one right here. This one's like, I feel like this might be like the crown jewel of souvenirs I picked up. This is a used copy of Animal Crossing 64. Now think about what I said, because for many of us here in the States, Animal Crossing first released on the GameCube. But no, in Japan, it actually came out on the Nintendo 64. Really hard to find a version of, or a copy of this that has like the included memory pack. This one doesn't include the memory pack. I couldn't find any there that did. But I do still think that this is an incredible deal for, you know, cartridge only with the box. So, pretty sweet. Yeah. Very cool. Yeah, that's the stuff I have here sitting next to me. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did get there are a couple of pens. I got a GameCube pen here at the Nintendo Museum, and then also a N64 one that I have at Tina's right now. Alright, anyways, that's the loot. I gotta find my Virtual Boy keychain. I hope I didn't lose it. We'll see though. It's around, I hope, hopefully. Okay. Wait. Oh. Okay, so like I was mentioning, I don't know why I did this. I'll just keep these all in this bag. So I have these vintage black switches I got for free from some guy who gave me an incredible deal on a Martingale 60. It was like an incredible deal on that, and then You just asked me if I wanted some switches for free. They ended up being these vintage black switches. I like, you know, vintage black. They're nice, right? But you know, I don't care that much. Also, it's like I don't know what board or boards it was sourced from, so I don't know the consistency. So my thought is I'll just throw them all into the F1, untuned. I don't know if I even want to spring swap them. I mean, I feel like spring swapping could be a good idea, but I don't know. What would you guys do? I'm not going to use the F1. It's more just a display piece, I guess. So I think this is just a 72 count of cherry black from Novel Keys. Yeah, this is 72. Yep. So here's like another thing. It's like maybe I could use these in the Kohaku. I did get the beloved Kohaku. Or as an alternative, I could do what I did for the Gray Rat, which is just like only put the HHKB keys in. Like, I don't even need to get a new plate for either of these, you know. Kohaku, F1, or really anything. I'll just only solder in the switches I need. Alright, and then I think the last thing I wanted to prep is like, get a bunch of the SP. I do have them. I forgot I had them. That could work. It could work, but the problem with the SP blocker is there's no 1.5 unit, but Frank, I know you did hook me up with the 1.5s. If I recall correctly, they didn't come with screws, so I have to figure out what screws go in them. Alright, the last thing I want to do is try to prep for this. IR, welcome. I have to prep for this H2H build. It's like, I clearly have a ton of like EC, you know, Topiary style EC parts, but I don't actually know if I have a PCB. And I'm realizing, like, okay, if I have all the parts, except for the PCB inside, I don't think that's a fun task to just sort of look at, to watch me do. So maybe there's really nothing to prep there. I don't know. Let's see. What else we got? I guess that might be it. Unless you guys want to see me, you guys want to watch me do this this Pokemon thing. You guys want to see what I spent the last 7 months doing? Let's see. I could try to set it up if you guys want to see it. Show us all 5 more screens. It's 4. It's 4, but yes. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it. I have to figure out how to do it. Oh! I also forgot to mention, it actually gets even crazier, but I didn't bring it to show it, as I just realized. But I can try to sort of show / explain. But let's see. We'll keep this on screen for now. as I try to figure out. I think there's like probably a cable I have to plug into something else, and I have to figure out what that cable is. So that'll take like hopefully less than 5 minutes. So let me grab an HDMI cable, or I might just have to replug something. Well, I gotta check something in the back here. So. Okay, there's a chance that this is already done. Alright. There's a chance that this is already done, but let's see how I could possibly figure it out. How does this work? Okay, this isn't working. Unless... No, that's not right. Alright, give me a second again. Oh, shit. Oh, there's no way. Okay. Bro J, welcome back. There's a remote I'm looking for. Is it this? No, fuck, it's not this. Working now? Not quite. But it might already be kind of ready. I just need to find something. Fuck. Where is that? Where the fuck is it? Oh, here it is. There we go. Hey. Will this work? All right. Okay, I need to remember the arrangement of this. This is not totally correct. There we go. Okay, so I've been playing Pokemon Legends ZA lately. It's pretty fun, actually. Let me save that. God, I can't even see shit here. Okay, so I'll stop this. Oh, you know what I need to do, though? I need... Oh, fuck, I can't do this. Okay, I can't do this as is, unfortunately, because I realized one of these switches is Tina's. When you catch the shiny green bell. One of these switches is Tina's, and like we were doing like the what's it called, the virtual card sharing system, and part of it is being like we were transferring swords and shields between our stuff, like for our trip. So this one right here is the shield that's Tina's. This is my shield. And then this is my sword that's supposed to go into this. Does this make sense? Yeah, I can't do this as is. I want to be able to show you guys though, because it's like I could show you it with 2, but it's not as crazy as with 3. So I feel like I need to go back to Tina's, do the card swap. Unless, I wonder if I could just call Tina and then like do this. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we could do. Okay, I'm like super confused right now. Oh yeah, this is not gonna work. Now that I think about it. So one of the things is I'd have to re-lend the shield that's on Tina's Switch 2 to her Switch 1, but then I also need to transfer the game data. So this middle one just won't really work. Okay, well, with that said, I mean, I could just kind of show how crazy it is just with any 3 games. So, like, is there any number of games I could show here? So here's 1, right? Did I already put... I need to do a system update. Does she have any games on this? I don't think so. There's no games on here. This is Tina's Switch after all, so... Oh, yeah. There's going to be a lot of fucked up stuff here. All right. I'm just going to show this off next time. Yeah, there's way too... I was not prepared to do this. I thought I was. But, yeah, I was not. Got an anime a while back when I was playing through the old Pokemon games I missed growing up. I like how the nail clipper is still taking a majority of the screen. Yeah, but do you also like how in this view you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screens at once? And then like you could also change like the look at that. I'm going out for the night. We'll be going through all the photos I took in San Diego. Nice. All right. Oh, you're feeling dizzy? Yeah, get some rest. But sure, thanks for dropping by. I still need to send you the stuff. The Greenbelt pick is our Subway server. Look at that. 7 screens. Oh, and then I guess if you guys do want to see it, one thing I could do, I could show this off. At the very least, let me give you guys something. Let me give you guys something to make this whole thing worthwhile. I hope there's no doxable information in Pokemon Home. Mangled nailed jump scare. Alright, let's go. It doesn't matter which one go in. Alright, so if you guys want to know why I was gone for so long, here's why. Let me... how do I take off my face? My face and the overhead. This is why. I spent the last 7 months getting all of these shinies. And a bunch of them are actually from Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which was also a whole crazy fucking thing. But yeah, all shiny legendaries. You got the shiny Meloetta. I think the latest one I got was this one, the shiny Meltan, because I just finished Let's Go Pikachu. Is there Pokemon Home? Yes. Got shiny Mewtwo. Got all the shiny Reggies. These are all alphabetized, by the way. Oh, I got 2 shiny Zygardes. I just want to make mention of that. Also, everything you see here, I also did all for Tina, too. That's also why it took 7 months. I wanted to get 2 shinies each of these legendaries. So 1 for me, 1 for Tina. But then I wanted 2 shiny Zygardes for myself. And then this shiny Zygarde that I got right here was the very last one that I got, which is, if I check the summary, there, December 9th. That was the last time I played a Dynamax adventure. But you take a look at all of the OTs. Where are they? Oh, yeah, my shield's name is Cool S. Crid. Kimu was Ultra Moon. Tina. Some of these came from Tina's cards. I mean, the thing is just like as long as between us we got 2. Crust was from Ultra Sun. Kimu was from Ultra Moon. Yeah. Cool S. Home. These are, this is the special one that comes from when you complete a dex. Kimu. Tommy was my OT in Brilliant Diamond. Some of these came from, we watched it that one time. It was the RNG manipulation. We saw me do that for Arceus, and then I did a few more there. Kimu. Crid. Crust. Crid. Cool S. There's 2 homes. Home. Are you missing anything you want? I might be able to transfer from Pokemon Go. Oh no, it's cool. Don't worry about it, Ricky. These are just like, this was my thing. Was I just it's not what I'm like missing from a deck standpoint. It's more about this was the journey that I wanted to take to get to these specific Pokemon. So Gen 7 through 9. Now, I have a couple of these gaps because what I learned is that Jirachi and Deoxys are actually shiny huntable from Gen 3. Jirachi I can get 100%. I don't know if 100% is the right thing to say. I can get legitly, fully legit, but I don't know if I'd call it like really real, because it's like you do have to like, there's this weird thing where you have to like restore your game every single time, and then that's your soft resetting. It's not really soft resetting. You have to like do a whole game restore to actually shiny hunt Jirachi. Deoxys is semi legit because you need this like you need an event item that clearly you can't get, you haven't been able to get for the last 20 years. but you can kind of generate the event item and then hunt it. You can hunt it legitimately after you generated the event item. And it's like, is that fair? I don't know. The other, like, if I was doing that, the question would then just become like, there's a couple that you could only get from Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which was Shaman and Darkrai require event items that were only available for a month. Oh, you enjoy the hunt? Yeah. Yeah, this is just shiny hunting. This was my last 7 months. Okay, but there was one more thing I want to say before I end here, because I wanted to end at 10 p.m. But the Ultra Sun, like the Gen 7 stuff on the 3DS, was also really ridiculous, because how much of that was actually legit, also in question, because I did get the games off of HShop, which did require, jailbreaking 3DSs. But also, when you jailbreak 3DSs, you can also set up input redirection. So if you guys aren't aware of what input redirection is, whoever's watching stream or in the VOD here, it's like this idea that, like, okay, you could play a 3DS. I don't have a 3DS on hand is the problem. I left it at Tina's. But you can play with 3DS with the buttons, right? And it's just like, okay, what if you want to play with another controller? When you jailbreak, what you can do is, like, the Wi-Fi that your 3DS is connected to, you could connect your controller to a computer on the same Wi-Fi and then have the inputs sent from the machine that you've connected the controller with to the 3DS on the same Wi-Fi, right? So what I ended up doing was I found the input redirection software. Thanks for stream, Z. All right, Jenny Buds, thanks so much for being here. I found the input redirection software, and I started vibe coding, like, cause like it was all done in like C, I think, or I don't know what it was. This was a while back, but like, I started vibe coding, like, hey, like, make it so that you can, like, just run this macro to do a full reset, like a full soft reset, all at once, just at the press of a button. Like, I could just click on it. So, like, I could soft reset in front of a guy, just like a Thunderous, for example. Like, I'll trigger it, not shiny. All I have to do is click a button, and then it will actually reset. It'll tap through all the menus and then trigger the encounter again. And then there were some that were weird, because some of the encounters is like, it's not an A press. It's like you have to, like, walk in a direction for something to trigger before the encounter would occur. So I was also, like, writing that into the input redirection software. And then what I would do then is that, like, it's at the click of a button, right? So then I would take, I can't even see. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. So I'd take this guy, right? And then I'd connect this just as a controller to, like, my PC. And then I would, like, take the 3DS to the living room, watch anime with Tina. I'd bring the 3DS and this guy with me, and then I just press this button to trigger that whole soft reset, scheme. So I do all of this shit. It was just kind of crazy. Let me see if I can show you. Input. Can you optimize my life like this? It wasn't this. Do I have the other one? Here we go. HDMI switch. It looked like this, basically. So what I would do is I just run this Turbo Moon. I click this Turbo Moon reset. All of this shit was shit that I added just to, like, configure what a encounter reset would look like. Like, how long do you have to wait between stuff? How many times do you have to like press A? How frequently do you want to press A just to like get through things more quickly? Do you have to walk in a certain direction to trigger an encounter? You know, like, because I know that like when you do the type null encounter in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you have to like move right, and then you start talking to someone for like 30 seconds before they give you a, you know, a type null. And then like if it didn't work, then I just click Turbo Moon reset again. You know, I just click it, and then that would increment this counter. I just like, you know, would watch these counters. But here's another thing too that I did was I actually made it so that like you can do this to more than one jailbroken 3DS at a time. So what I did was I played through Ultra Sun twice and Ultra Moon once, and then I would run 3 at the same time. And then I would just, you know, I'd do this. I'd be clicking this, just watching this, while also doing this thing where I'm playing, you know, like 3 games of I've been playing 3 games of Sword and Shield at the same time doing the Dynamax adventures. This is what I was doing for 7 months. I don't know. Maybe this could have been entertaining to watch, but like probably not for you guys. Like maybe for like the Pokemon community. I don't know. But it is what I was doing. Let's get out of here. Sometimes you just gotta think it, you know. You just gotta think of like, okay, how do you want to make this easier? Sounds like you went down quite a rabbit hole. Yeah, and then like I would do all of this, and then like, you know, like I do all of this, everything, like all 6 games at once, and then like I was watching like, you know, I was watching all this anime over the last 7 months. Like I had a list that I was keeping of just different anime I was watching over this time. And then I just stopped keeping a list because I was just watching too much anime. You know which one I really liked? Tina doesn't like a lot of the anime I like, but you know, I really liked Bunny Girl Senpai. And so actually I stopped by Stonestown, the mall that has Round 1 in San Francisco this past weekend. And then I've had this thing where like I don't really want to go to Round 1 that much anymore because they made the games harder. Like they set the difficulty or the claw strength to be super weak compared to before. But I walked through it and I was like, oh shit, okay. I saw this Mai Sakurajima in a yukata. And I was like, okay, I gotta have that. And like I think that's the game that's like pretty easy. I've won so many on that specific machine before. Like hopefully they made it just as easy. So I went and refilled my card for, you know, 800 credits, which is $110. And then I started going at it and like, fuck, they made this, like, definitely made this weaker. So I spent like half my money trying to get this. It's probably like a, you know, $20, $30 figure, and I spent like 50 on this shit. Because I think it's like I spent like half my credits. And I think it's like $2 a play, so that was, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it's 110 for 80. It's like 14 credits. The cost of a bunny girl, right? Or sorry, 110, 800. So yeah, it's about $1.93 per play. Yeah, it's ridiculous. All right, I guess I'll open this and then we'll call it a night. I have so many round 1 figures that are still in boxes. I've shown a bunch of them to you guys already, but maybe my New Year's resolution will be like figure out what to do with these figures, like either open them or give them away. That should be my New Year's resolution, right? I know that Tina puts her figures and like, you know, little gotcha wins just kind of all around her place. I feel like my place is a little too messy for that, but maybe it's just like I gotta get it started, get it going. I really need to go find my box cutter. Oh, a super annoying thing. I don't know if you guys do much gachapon for wherever you guys are, but when we were in Japan, like all the gachapon capsules, they're all like taped like more than once. They're like taped several times. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, I need a box cutter. Okay, got some scissors here. Oh shit, the head is separated. Taped? So yeah, like, you know those little circle capsules, right? You pop them open, you know, it like comes out open like a Pokeball. But like they tape it like sometimes 3 times. I'm like, fuck, you gotta take off all this tape. It's ridiculous. Alright, I guess they have... It's segmented 3 times for each of these 3 parts. Maybe I'll replace Nico Robin in my PC with this. I don't know. It's like I still haven't watched One Piece. I don't actually have a whole lot of interest in One Piece personally. I'm more just like romance and like Gooner anime, honestly. Oh, there you go. Oh shit. There we go. You ever get into Bakemonogatari? Bakemonogatari. I feel like I remember hearing that it's like kind of similar, or I don't know if I'm confusing it with something else, but I haven't. The community challenge. A lot of people consider Bunny Girl Senpai as a light version of that. I see. Yeah, I think I remember hearing that there's like some kind of similarity between that and others, but yeah. Okay. It's much more tangent. All right. Maybe I gotta check it out. All right. I gotta mention. I've heard this as a vague recommendation before. I think I don't know, maybe it might have been someone else. Someone recommended it, and it was not the first time it was recommended to me. It was Horimiya. And I'm like, I don't like this. This is I don't like this show. I do not like Horimiya. I feel like this show where like it feels like nothing is happening. Like there's just a whole lot of nothing. And I guess it's like combined with like I don't really like the art that much. I love season 1 only. There's also one that came on Netflix recently, the Fragrant Flower or whatever. I couldn't get more than a few episodes in that either. That one was weird too. That one I felt like the anime version of like a K-drama. They think things are way too extreme. It's not that big a deal. Last night I watched the first episode of Kaguya-sama. This seems like a pretty good show. All right. I feel like let's get out of here. All right. Frank is on. Patty's on. I guess Frank is working on a W1AT. Hammer Brothers on. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll be back next week-ish. Maybe talk more anime or whatever then. Let me see what I got scheduled. Oh, that was the one thing I was yes, Ricky, I know you were the one that asked me last time. It ends tomorrow, right? I'm pretty sure I'm going to get the white one. I haven't bought it yet because one of the things I'm curious about is how good is the EC, do you think? Like the Dynacap? Like, there's a part of me that wants the MX. There's a part of me that wants the Dynacap. There's a part of me that's like, should I just get, like, the both? Like, is there a way to get, you know, an MX assembly and a Dynacap assembly? But I think it, like, I feel like it's going to cost a lot. Haven't tried personally. I don't know. Like, okay, here's my thing. I like EC. I feel like I don't know how to explain it. I've found that it's easy to be disappointed by EC. And that's what I'm worried about. Like, that's what I'm worried about moving forward with, like, any EC board. Like, I feel like I don't know if this is just kind of nonsense, but I kind of feel like EC has a lower floor than MX does. I guess when it comes to, you know, expectations and disappointment. I don't know. I think I was just really bummed out about, like, some of these boards, like the Cloud9 EC, Decay EC. Like, I feel like there's just been a lot of misses. All right, I'm just gonna go and say this too. I told Frank this. We're about to raid Frank. One of the, like, when around the time I stopped streaming, what was it? Okay, I remember now. Alright, around the time I stopped streaming, everyone kept talking about the Blue Ridge. And, I don't know, like, I think it was starting to get on my nerves. Because I'm just like, I don't like how it looks. I'm disappointed just looking at it. But it was just a conversation every stream. Like, every one of my streams, but also every stream that I was watching. There's so much discussion about the Blu-rays, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't see what you guys are seeing in this. I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean. It's like, I haven't even tried a Blue Ridge. But, yeah, I don't know. I think it's just, it was one of those things where I'm just like, I feel like, I feel like the EC space is kind of getting flooded with more options, which I think can be good for some people, but, like, a lot of it has not been to my taste. Sound wise, feel wise, looks wise. It's just like I just like. Anyways, yeah, Ricky, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to look at the purchase options, figure out what I can do about like trying to maybe consider getting both, like both assemblies. But I am gonna get one, and I think I'm getting that white one, this snow. I'm gonna get the snow. I don't want to get the heavier ones. Alright, that's all for me. I'm gonna go raid Frank. I gotta get out of here. Snow looks really nice. It does. It does. And I think I more recently just need more lighter boards. Balance things out. Alright, yeah, I'll be back next week. Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, probably next week. Just at some point. So, alright. See you guys.